What's up everyone, welcome back to the Mason Grind. LaCondra Mason here. So today's video is going to be giving you guys some shooting tips specifically related to hand placement on the basketball. So the first tip is when you catch the ball, you pick the ball up off the dribble, you want to make sure that your shooting hand is on the top or in the center of the basketball. What this does is it allows you to already get everything in line for your shot. So when you have your hand on the top of the basketball, when you get into your shooting position, everything's in line. Your wrist is in line under the ball, which is where you want it. Your elbow is in line under your wrist, which is where you want it. And all of this is going to line your shot up to the rim exactly where you want it. If your hand is off to the side like this, then your elbow kicks out, and that's also going to make your follow through go out to the side as well. You always want your follow through to go straight at the rim, pointing the two fingers, the last two fingers to leave the basketball. You always want to point those two fingers right at the rim as if you're reaching down into the net. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that when you catch or pick the ball up off the dribble that you shift your hand to the center of the ball. That way you're lining everything up with the front of the rim. Alright, so the next tip is you always want to shoot with the ball on your fingertips. And that doesn't mean you want the ball sitting on your fingertips like this. All that means is when you catch the ball, you pick it up off the dribble, you want to spread your fingers out like so. What that's going to do is allow the ball to sit on the tips of your fingers. Not necessarily on the tippy tips, but it's not going to be flat on the palm of your hand like this, which is what you don't want. You don't want the ball to be flat on the palm, because what that does is that decreases your control of your release when you shoot the ball. You want to spread your fingers out on the basketball and squeeze the basketball, and you want to pop your fingers down on your release as you pop your wrist. That's going to help you control the basketball as you release it while you shoot. Alright guys, so the last tip is for your guide hand. Alright, and that's all it is a guide. It should not be included in your shot at all when you release the ball when you shoot. So with your guide hand, in order to make sure that it stays out of your shot, you want to make sure that that wrist is straight up on the side of the ball. So when you're holding the ball ready to shoot, your guide hand should be straight up like so. You don't want that wrist to be here. You don't want that wrist to be here. Okay, and what that does is when you have your wrist here, that puts the left thumb into the shot, and more than likely when you release the ball, you're going to get that left thumb flick. And what that does is that really messes with the rotation of your shot. So don't put the thumb under the ball here. Keep the wrist straight, and if you come here, you're pretty much essentially blocking your own shot when you shoot, because your fingers are right here in front of the ball. So again, that's also going to mess with the rotation of your shot when you release it. Okay, so focus on when you catch the ball, keeping those fingers spread just like on your shooting hand, and keeping that wrist nice and neutral straight up and down. Alright guys, so those are 3 tips for hand placement when shooting the basketball. I hope this helped you guys out. Again, with shooting, it's all about repetition. Repetition and muscle memory. The more that you practice putting your hands in the right place, and the more that you practice to correct form, that muscle memory is going to get drilled into your muscles, and the better shooter you're going to become over time. If you guys enjoyed this video, if it helped you out in any way, make sure you hit that like button, let me know, drop a comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel for more videos like this every week. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.